All right, sound test, testing 1, 2, 3, sound and video test. It is January the 24th, 2022. It is Monday morning, approximately 8:08 in the AM. It's about 49 degrees outside. This is Joe. I'm in South Florida. Today we are going to be doing the Super Boss from A&T by Tyrone Malone, his custom rigs. I also have the hideout and the bandage that I have already done. I will show that in the next video during the building of this. This will be built also and recorded so everybody can see what it is. So let's dig right in. First of all, you see the beautiful artwork, red, white, and blue truck. I am going to go with the artwork on here. Next thing I want to show you is the back. The back has all of your sprues on it, tells you exactly what's where and why. I'm really digging the chassis. It's got the springs on the front and everything, so you really can't mess that up. Everything should line right up and give you no problems with it. I will be doing a prime gray and a white base paint, and then I'll be doing the red and blue decals on it. All right, next up is the side view. As you can see, it's just the front of the truck like the back, or like the front top. There's the other side, and here's this one, gives you a little bit of an information on the world's fastest diesel trucks. This kit features, and I will tell you what it features. This kit features 6 realistic scale racing slicks, Detroit diesel V8, or sorry, V12 engine, tilting hood, fender assembly, colored decals. Assembled model will be 11.5 inches long. All right, so let's get to it. As you can see, I'm opening it right up. This is a Thermo King diesel racing team, just so you know. Also, it is a 125 scale. So, as you see, I haven't even really done anything except for open up the bags and check some things out. All right, first off, the first thing you see is the chrome. It's just like the Tyrone Malone hideout and the bandage. It's going to look gorgeous. Got that big, huge, gigantic grill. I'm loving it. Got the beautiful racing things. It's got the racing wheels here. Hood scoop. These are roll cage bars. This is also part of your roll cage. This is part of your wing in the back. So there's that one, guys. So this is everything you're getting. This is the contents and the unboxing video. So here we go. Second, 2 coils of chrome. This one is going to have your pipes on it, your 5th wheel adapter on it over there. Also, you'll have your fan blade, as well as your stack lines and your turbocharge. Look at your turbocharger, man. It is already hooked up to the great looking pipes. So it should look really cool. There's your valve covers. Let's see what else we have in here. A bunch of other inlet accessories and pipe tubes. So you have a couple, beautiful, like I said, the pipes are beautiful here, man. They're huge, they're thick, they're oversized. All right, so we got that one done. Let's go ahead and put it back in the bag. And then I'll just kind of show you guys an entire packaging of it. Okay, next thing we're going to jump up to and see is the tires. I haven't even opened them yet. There are 6 tires. They are rubber. They all say Tyrone Malone. And this one says Tyrone Malone, also says bandage on it. I don't know why it says the bandage, because this is not the bandage build. Okay, this is the big boss. It should say Super Boss, but we'll leave that alone. So there's 6 tires, 2 slicks, 4 slicks for the back, and 2 for the front. All right, so here we go. This next bag is going to be the hood and the body, the cab. As you see, I haven't even opened the boxes. You are opening the bags with me as I speak. I started to open this one, but I never finished. So let's go ahead and open it up with you guys right here. Let me get my trusty old nasty scissors here, ones that I use to do everything. And we'll see how well this goes. There we go. Let's see if I can get it to. There we go. All right, cool. All right, leave the bags over there. So here we go. Hood. Hood's already got the cowl, the engine prop set cut open. It's very nice. It's got a little bit of sprue cleanup here, a little bit of flash here and there. Most AMTs do. Watch out, there's a big piece of splash in here. Also, the headlights are all molded into place, so it's really going to be a really nice, clean, sweet build when we're done. All right, the cab area, as you can see, already has the skirting on the sides. Here's where you would put your steps, and there's a little window there, along with both sides of them have your air intake system sitting there. So this should go something of this nature. Whoop. This should go something of this nature. You're going to have to spread the body out just a little bit to get it set in there, right? But it's supposed to go on the outside of the skirting edges, and it should look something like that when built. All right, so there's those. Let's put those back in the bag as well, and we'll move right along. This is just going to be an unboxing. The video of the videos of the build will be marked as Tyrone Malone Super Boss, just so you guys know. If you're looking for the build pictures on this, they will be the Tyrone Malone Super Boss. All right, there's those. Let's go to the next step. Next one is, looks like lots of I opened this one as well, so let's go ahead and pull this out. A few spare parts is the back of a seat, and this looks like the back of a wheel that's in there. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that in there. Here we have the fuel tanks. A lot of painting in this one, guys. Fuel tanks, rear hubs. Looks like some side skirting. Looks like part of the interior there. There's your drive shafts. There's your batteries. Here's your radiator and the other parts of the seats right here. Also, along with your firewall and your steering wheel in this bag. And this bag also has, looks like your airbag or your parachute bags for the rear of the truck. Looks like supports for the rear end. There's the rear end, and there's also the other parts of the Let me get a little stick here, so you guys can see me a little, see what I'm pointing at a little better. There we go. Okay, so there's your inner hubs. The other inner hub is in the bag. There is your rear end. There is your rear end supports, and these look like more cab supports. And there, right there, is your 2 parachutes for the rear end to help stop her when she's racing. All right, this looks like a transmission mount as well as the cab mount as well as a drive shaft mount. Okay, drive shaft, and that looks like your brake pedals right there. Okay, so that's going to be your brake pedals. Let me move this off of here so that we can do a little better. I'm not going to need the keyboard, so I'll just move it over and put it right here. Okay, so you guys can see these better. Okay, as we put them down. All right, so we're going to put the whites down here so you guys can see them. All right, hope everybody had an amazing weekend. All right, so there we go. There's that bag, guys. And the last piece, the last sprue rail is going to be your steering shaft, of course, your steering wheel shaft, your stick shift, your seat mounts, your seat mount pistons, which raises up and down, and the rear end of the truck. These are where the lights are going to go, here and here. All right, so that takes care of that. And as I said, in the bag also is the other 2 pieces we were missing, the seat and the other wheel back. All right, so let's get them put away, and we'll go from there. So again, this is a really sweet build. My Tyrone Malone bandage came out outstanding. It really looks great. I did it in box art as well. It looks just like the one on the packaging. The only thing I did was I kind of colored in the front of the grill to match the truck. Okay, so there's that bag. Also, here we go again with some more body parts. This is the rear of the truck. This is actually where the scoop is going to go, as well as the lights and so forth are going to be, rear lights are going to be connected to the back of this. So let's put that there. I'll get my garbage cans there. All right, so let's pull this out and check it out. So all of this will be primed and painted before I even start. I'll probably do that today. So I'm going to prime and paint these 3 parts as well as the wing that goes on the back. Okay, so there's your tub. It looks really nice. Not a lot of sprue on this one, not a lot of cleanup. All right, so we're going to put that over here with the body because we're going to be painting that today. We're going to be priming that today. All right, another bag I never even opened. As you can see, you guys are getting to open each bag with me. As I said, I have done the Tyrone Malone bandage truck as well as the hideout. I will have that picture up or the model down here for you guys to check out when I start building this. All right, here we go. All right, just so everybody knows, see these big fat pieces of sprue before we carry on. See these big old fat pieces of sprue? Never throw those away. They make great exhaust pipes for custom builds. Okay, just so you know. Okay, moving along. Here is your wing. There's the sides and there's the back, and there's the 2 front, along 3 front ones as well as the center of the hood. So all this will get primed and painted white as well as this. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this over here because they get primed. All right, let's see what happens. All right, next is our engine. Both halves are here. As you can see, we have both halves. Also, both halves of the transmission. Looks like front end support, tie rod end, front end shaft. Looks like your steering mechanism or your shift mechanism, and these I know are part of the plates that hold the body on. Also, here is your belts, hoses, starter, and a support bracket on this box, in this bag, okay? So we did that one. All right, so next is the glass. I'm not going to open this because everybody's seen glass. Only on this thing in this glass is going to be your windows. It's 1 piece, solid all the way around, easy peasy to put in without getting glue all over everything. Put this back in the bag while we're here. As I said, this is just an unboxing, so it's not going to be a long video, so I'd appreciate you guys watching the whole thing through. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, and share, follow. Hit that notification. Make sure that you know when I'm out here doing builds or doing unboxings or just doing crazy little stuff. Also, I noticed that out of the bag, which is probably from this bag, is the dashboard. Dashboard is really well detailed. It's got lots of gauges on it for you to customize and make it stand right out. So this one, like I did mine, will be customized. Also, this is the chassis. I left this chassis laying in the bottom of it because I noticed it was doing this kind of bowing here. So I laid it in the bottom and it straightened it out. I'm gonna have to straighten it out some more. So we're gonna leave that out. So there's your chassis, there's your front springs, there's your rear end coil, support coil for the chassis strengthener. So we're gonna put this off to the side because I want to paint that as well. All right, here we go. Also your tub for your interior. Very little flash on this. Still, I would recommend you clean it all up. There's a couple of small pieces where it came off. I'm going to put that in this bag because that's where the seats are. All right, next up is the instructions. We'll go with that, and then we'll do the decals and whatever is left in the box. Okay, instructions of this are very well defined. You can find your part number on the instructions. They have their own on each sprue, what part number is where. Myself, personally, I will probably mark some of these I have these little sticky markers that I part, and I'll mark on them exactly what's on what sprue for what number we're doing. All right, let's go ahead and open it up. First thing we're going to notice is that all of the sprue and all of the parts are listed right here. All of them are listed here on the instructions, all the part numbers. Also here it tells you the test fit, it tells you to cement all parts unless otherwise indicated. Use paint and cement made for styrene plastic only, which is everybody should know that by now. Paint all assemblies before attaching chrome parts. Scrape chrome and paint away from surfaces to be cemented. Follow all the numbers on the instruction sheet. Each part will have two numbers, part number and assembly number. So part number is going to be clear round and assembly number is going to be black on the circle. All right. Again, we know we got all the parts. I've already checked it. Okay, first thing they're going to give you to do is the engine. So the engine is first. There's the engine. Okay, so engine is number one. Number one goes all the way down here. Then it goes to the wheels. Then we go over here to basic chassis, front chassis for suspension, and rear suspension. Flip the instructions over. And we're going to go to my left, which is going to be your right. And we're going to be doing the basic chassis, the body, final assembly, painting and decals, final chassis, hood, interior. So it's really well laid out, and also it gives you the paint schematic right here is the paint schematic. That is going to be with your painting and decals. It shows you where everything goes. Very well laid out. I love these kits. AMT is my favorite build kit. I do like Rebels, but I love AMT because they give you a little bit of a challenge. Sometimes things work out perfectly, sometimes they don't. So be aware of that. Take your time and it'll work out really good. Well, there is your Super Boss instructions. Now for the fun part, the part that I always look forward to, which is the decals, to see how pretty they are actually going to be. So I did open this as well because, of course, I'm like a big kid in a candy store when it comes to plastic. I got to open it right up and look. Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3, boom. Check out those decals, guys. Wow. Beautiful. So as I said, it's red, white, and blue truck, so I recommend you prime it, sand any bad spots down, clean any flash off of it, paint it white. There's your red and your blue decals, man. This is going to look so sweet. Very, very sweet. So let me flip it back over so we can make sure we got the right side. Okay, so we're good there. All right, so it's a huge sheet, guys. The sheet itself is probably 8 inches, 12 inches. Okay, so the sheet itself is actually 12 inches wide by probably 6 inches deep. 8 inches deep, 12 inches wide, guys. Wow. That's a big decal sheet, guys. And every one of these decals goes in a place on this truck. So you will have no decals left over when you're done because they all go on the truck. All right, so there's that. Next up is going to be the little goodies they give you, the freeaways is what I call them, freeaways. They give them away for free. I am going to love it. I love it. My Tyrone Malone bandage did not come with this, and I wish it had because I'd have it framed on the wall, but they give you literally a full-size color picture the size of the box, bottom of the box. Check that out to display the model in front of. They give you that. That's pretty cool, man. That would go into a regular frame, and I would be putting this right behind the build when I build the shelf on the wall. So this also comes into it. Also gives you lots of detailing on the back, details on the back. You can read all this about the finest details and the fastest diesel trucks. All right. Over here it says Cats at AMT. It's from the Cats at AMT, so that's pretty cool. You guys should like that. Also, they give you this little stand behind, just this little stand behind to display with your kit. So that's pretty cool. All right, guys, there you have it. There is your, I'm going to go ahead and throw everything right back up here on the ball so you guys can see everything. So this is everything that you're going to receive when you get the kit. You will get all of these parts in the kit. When you put it back away, just make sure to put it back away where you're not going to hurt anything. All right, so we're going to leave. I'm going to leave this stuff out because I am going to prime all that today, as well as that will get primed today. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. It's not a long video. It's only like 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. Do again, please like, subscribe, share, follow, hit that notification button so you know when I'm doing uploads or when you know when I'm doing unboxings or I'm just going live to do some chit chat. Also, Plastic Addictions Anonymous on Facebook, the Model Asylum on Facebook are also our groups. Please go check them out at Plastic Addictions Anonymous. We do model cars and trucks in any size and any however you want to say it, genre, whatever. Uh, also, on the Model Asylum, we are crazy about all things model related. They do everything there from your tiniest little figures, all the way up through your full entire build of tanks, dioramas, uh, monsters, aliens, sci-fi, you name it, we do it there at the Model Asylum. Again, on Plastic Addictions Anonymous, we don't hide our addiction. We take pictures of it and videos of it and post them for the world to see. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little video of the Tyrone Malone Super Boss build unboxing. Build comes up next, starting the build later today or tomorrow. Hope everybody enjoyed this and hope everybody has a super week. Thanks for checking us out, guys. I'm out of here. Joe from sunny South Florida and Plastic Addictions Anonymous. We're on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, you name it, we're on it. Facebook, Instagram. My goodness, what else? This new one called Slide. We're on all of them, guys. All of them. So go find us. Plastic Addictions Anonymous 2021 is our Gmail account. So that's Plastic Addictions Anonymous 2021 at Gmail, all one word. Plastic Addictions Anonymous 2021 at Gmail. So if you got any questions or you want to find me, you can find me through that. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. I'm out.